Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Hey, talk about finding a way to lose, man. What are we missing? Terence Crawford does a complete 180. And now, the Crawford and Spence fight is off, people. That's it. There's no Crawford. There's no Spence. Man. So Terence Crawford and David Avanesyan have signed contracts for a welterweight title fight on December 10th, taking place in Omaha. Man, Crawford told ESPN, this is crazy. So the streaming service BLK Prime will offer the pay-per-view for $39.95. Man, what are we missing here? Oh, man. You see, man, there needs to be more information on this. Like, I just don't understand why Crawford would all of a sudden just kill negotiation between he and Spence. You know, I was really looking forward to this fight. According to Crawford, he started communicating with Al Heyman and PBC back in June. And unfortunately, they represent a fighter in Earl Spence, who, according to Crawford, Earl Spence didn't want the fight as bad as Crawford did. I don't know, man. But if he wasn't going to fight Spence, well, shit. Fight Thurman. Fight Ennis. Fight Ortiz. There's so many names at welterweight for him to be fighting a guy like David Avanesyan. That's crazy. I mean, shit, this makes you feel like there's just fraud in the pound for pound talks. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest fights in the history of boxing, and we're not getting it, and may not get it at all. It's crazy, man. So, I don't know. People are talking about that he was getting jerked, no upfront money, 35% of the mystery profits, not being able to see the books, not being able to get clarity on where all the money's going to who. Maybe Bud Crawford stood up for himself. Maybe they try to do Bud Crawford like how Eddie Hearn tried to do Deontay Wilder. Maybe, right? This is crazy, man. So Bud Crawford's showing them, man, I ain't got time to wait around for you all to play with me. Man, I just need more specifics on it because you know they're going to be going back and forth in the media. I just can't understand, man. You know, PBC, I just really figured Al Heyman to be able to pull it all together, but something happens, man. Something happens. I mean, that $40 price point for pay-per-view, that may be okay, but, man, this is just embarrassing, man. Spence, Crawford, you got Andre, Tank, Benavidez. These guys need to get in there and fight somebody, man. You know, what's going on over at PBC, man? You know, what are they doing? PBC, man, has a pretty good reputation, but when you think about it, with those fighters they have over there, and Andre is kind of in the breeze, but the other ones, when are they going to start, you know, getting things going? But, you know, at the same time, makes me wonder if this is just a tune-up fight for Crawford because he's been out the ring so long. And maybe PBC is making it impossible for both Crawford and Spence. So it's kind of like what Tyson Fury is doing, taking a little tune-up fight with his buddy Crawford. An easy fight, no threat, for him to get ready for Usyk. Maybe this is something we're seeing with Crawford. We'll probably see with Spence, take little tune-up fights, and then get it on next year. I don't know, man, but the Undisputed Showdown has to happen. I just don't see Crawford losing to this guy. But I'll still say I think I'm 1,000% sure we'll get it next year. Who knows, though? But I don't know, man. People have mixed opinions on this. Crawford can't make up his mind. Spence can't make up his mind. Crawford is in over his head trying to self-promote. Man, nobody knows. The only people know is only people know are Crawford, Spence, and that's it, man. Going to fight in Omaha. I guess he's calling his own shots now, man. That is crazy. Well, just to understand that, just knowing the whole time he's been quiet and negotiating with David and his team, a little bewildering. So I don't know, man. But I'm a little shocked. But at the end of the day, it looks like it was going this direction. But it's definitely not helping Crawford's argument unless he comes out and talks. But we know he's a guy who keeps his business to himself. But to me, he needs to come out and speak because inquiring minds want to know what the hell happened. So my understanding is Crawford, because there's so many stories, but from just what I've collected and what I believe, it sounds like Crawford maybe pushed to make that Spence fight happen. But that November 19th date just wasn't realistic, and he hadn't fought in over a year, and it just wasn't in the best interest of him to get in a fight with Spence after being so inactive. And then talks dragged on, and going into next year, he probably just said, you know what, it's best for me to get the ring rust off, and then after that go straight into with Spence. But it falls into the same situation as like Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury getting it on after Deontay Wilder clips Andy Ruiz. Just the stars just not. I'm just not sure if these stars are going to line back up for these guys, man. It's crazy. Well, the finger pointing is going to stop, so hey, whatever. Absolutely crazy, man. I don't know, man. But in December, it would have been tough, especially on that date, like the 10th. You got UFC pay-per-view going on. Teofimo Lopez is supposed to be fighting. You got the Heisman Trophy stuff going on. I don't know, but some people are going to be happy with that $40 price point, but I don't know what to think, man. You figure the tail of the tape with Crawford, 35, 38-0. Switch hitter, hasn't fought in 385 days. That matters. When it comes to David Avanesyan, this man is 29-3-1. 54% of his fights were won by KO. He hasn't fought in 266 days. So, and he's on a 6-fight winning streak. So, it is what it is, man. Horrible. I just think he could have gotten it with somebody. Didn't have to be Ortiz. Didn't have to be Ennis. Didn't have to be Thurman. Didn't have to, we know he wasn't going to fight Spence, but damn, fight somebody that's going to push you a little bit, but it is what it is. That being said, man, once I get more details, more videos to come, but the fight's off. Sorry, it is what it is. All 7 continents. Gotta hail you out, man. Everybody support me. Gotta hail you out. Y'all keep cool. Appreciate the support, man. More to come on Crawford and Spence. Crazy. But I'm in the breeze.